We did it! We finally got 3 copies of Salamangreat Circle! But we're not gonna use 3 copies today because we're playing free-to-play Salamangreat. In case you have been living under a rock, Salamangreats are the deck that everyone's playing right now. The main objective of the deck is to set Roar every turn. Salamangreat Roar is an Omni Negate. It's a counter trap that negates any effect when you have a Salamangreat Link monster on your field, and it will set itself if you make a link using itself as a material. But if you use that effect, it will banish itself when it leaves the field. So normally you won't use this effect to set itself, and instead you would use Sunlight Wolf when a monster is normal or special summoned to a zone that it points to. It can recycle your fire monsters from your graveyard. During your main phase, when it is a link summon using itself as a material, you can add a Salamangreat spell or trap from your graveyard to your hand. So this is your main method of recycling your Roar. So instead of using the Roar's own effect, you will use Sunlight Wolf to keep adding it back from your graveyard to your hand. The way we are going to use itself as material is through Sanctuary. Sanctuary says if you link with a Salamangreat Link monster, you can use itself as the entire material. Balinix is our Link one that searches our Sanctuary. And the way we are putting Roar into our grave to recycle is through our Gazelle. If a Salamangreat monster is sent to your graveyard, it can be from your hand, from your field, from your deck, it can be whatever. It just needs to be sent to your graveyard, and then you can just special summon this card from your hand. And when you normal or special summon this card, you can just mill any Salamangreat card. You can mill monsters, spell or traps. Most of the time you will be milling your Roar to recycle later using your Sunlight Wolf. Since we only have a single copy of Gazelle, we will need more ways to search it. Usually we will search it through Lady Debug. When it is normal or special summoned, you can add a level 3 or lower Cybers type monster from your deck to your hand. Or you can use your Signet and Mining, which we will play 1 copy of because it's a free-to-play deck, or our Salamangreat Circle, which just adds any Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand. We're also playing 3 copies of Foxy. It is a bit luck-based, since we don't have extra copies of Circle or Debug. We will have to rely on Foxy. We're playing 1 copy of Heatleo. We don't need 2 because we have the second one from our skill. Our skill is Rise from the Valley of Flames. It adds a Heatleo to our extra deck, and it has a very situational second effect that barely ever comes out. Heatleo has an effect when it is link summoned, you target a card in your opponent's spell and trap zone, and you just shuffle it back to the deck. It is not once per turn, so if you summon 2 of that, using maybe Sanctuary's effect, you can link Heatleo to make Heatleo, and then you can shuffle another one. And then during your main phase, if you link with itself, you can target a face-up monster on the field and 1 monster in your graveyard, and then that monster on the field becomes the attack of the monster in your graveyard. And this effect is actually much more useful than you might think. The deck only caps out at 2300. It is a control-based deck, so it's good at recycling its cards, setting Roar every turn to negate your opponent, but it has an extremely hard time beating over multiple high attack monsters. Its only way to beat over high attack monsters is to use your Heatleo to lower your opponent's attack. But if your opponent has more than 1 monster, then the deck will have a hard time. Okay, so let's hope that we get a Gazelle with our Foxy. It can be a Gazelle, it can be a Circle. We can also activate Val's effect as a chain. Open? Yeah, Circle top deck. Let's go. That's why you need more circles. Well, now we will, before we do anything, let's use our foul. We will just dump our Falco. And we will steal off his Vacro. He's gonna Canadia. That is okay. Because we do have 2 monsters. Okay, see. Let's activate Circle right now. For a reason that you'll see later. We will add our, of course, our Gazelle, our best monster of the deck. And then you see, now because we have Circle in our grave, we can set it back with our Falco. Okay, let's summon Gazelle. I think since we have 2 Econs, I think that's just lethal. Okay, so normally you would try to dump your Roar, but I think because we have lethal here, let's dump the Jaguar. Okay, now let's get Link summoning. We will link our Balinix. And then we will link our Sunlight Wolf using our Gazelle and our Balinix. And well, since we don't have another Salamangreat trap or spell in our graveyard, we don't actually need to summon Sunlight Wolf again. And instead, we can use the effect of... Heatleo. And it summons itself into the zone, and that will proc Wolf's effect. And we get back the Gazelle. We'll get the Gazelle back. And then we will make Heatleo using our Jaguar and our Sunlight Wolf. And then you might be able to notice that it doesn't get an animation when it is summoned. That is because to get its animation, you need to use itself as a material. It's a bit weird, but it is how it is. Okay, so now we should get the summon animation. These summon animations actually match the animations of the monsters in the Link Vrains anime. So I think that's kind of cool. We will activate Heatleo's effect. Targeting our opponents. Let's target their Suprex, because why not? And then we will use our Balinix. So its attack will become 500. It doesn't actually matter if he activates effect now. Okay, let's activate Econ. We'll take his Twist Cobra. And yeah, I should probably have taken the... Nah, never mind. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's attack. No, we will not activate Sanctuary. Don't activate Sanctuary. Never activate the effect of Sanctuary. Oh, he's just gonna attack. Okay, so he might have found the weakness of Salamangreats is that you can just beat over them with high attack monsters. Yeah, we'll just add, let's add more Foxy because Lady Debug. We'll add the mirror, and the mirror will special summon itself as intended. And then we will link into our Lady Debug into a fire monster. Because Lady Debug is not a fire monster itself. We need 2 fire monsters for our Sunlight Wolf, which we will do now. And then we will use Gazelle's effect. And then we can finally get ourselves on a roar. Crackdown. But the joke's on you, that won't matter. Because I'll show you why. Because you have activated. We'll summon it here. And then since he activated a continuous spell or trap, I can pop it with Foxy, and here it comes back. It just comes back, just like that. And then we can use itself as a material using Sanctuary. Boom. And then we don't activate Roar. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Tenki. Ooh, Tenki. Is he playing Luna Lights? Well, Luna Lights is a counter to our deck. Unless we negate his fusion. And he doesn't have another one. We will have to negate now, because if we don't, he will gain too much card advantage. Let's negate it now. Okay, good. He doesn't have a fusion. Oh, wow. Providence number 2. Okay, we'll play this extremely safely. I always forgot that Sunlight Wolf doesn't let you. Okay, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna negate. Providence. And if he uses his fusion, I'm gonna negate his fusion. It's that simple. There's his fusion, and there's my negate. Roar. And there's the scoop. Yeah, so if our opponent were to successfully summon a Luna Light, then we're screwed. But if he doesn't, then we win. Let's go Prismatic Foxy. Get our circle. Circle. Yeah, there we go. Circle. Bird card. It's that simple. And then we make our Phalanx. Solid soldier. Oh, no, you're not. You're not solid soldering. Goodbye. Yeah, Providence is just so good. Providence is busted. Wait, so let's do this. We will summon our Sunlight Wolf with Sunlight Wolf. And then not activate Roar. Don't activate Roar. Because instead we will add Roar back to our hand. And then we can use our Jaguar. We will return our Sunlight Wolf to our deck. And then we summon this. Sunlight Wolf will get back our Gazelle. Because Gazelle is our best card. And Book of Moon. Okay, I guess. Not gonna matter. We get our Gazelle. Oh, we still have our normal. Let's do our normal then. Okshi activates effect. Anything will be fine, just something. Get something. Let's get something. And then let's see. Let's make the... Yeah, let's make the Heat Leo. There's enough for a lethal, so let's do it. Summon it here. And then Owl will activate. Will not summon its arrows. There we go. 3 wins in a row.